Welcome back to the Furry Judgments Podcast. We are joined by Tryetout as a co-host. I am Mike Golden Games, and we've got our furry guest today. What's up, Arsi?
Hey,
you could say
how you doing?
name.
Say his name.
I said Arsi. What do you mean?
I remember like his full name.
Like his
Says
full
just
name
Arsi.
says just
Probably
Arsi.
like
There's
a
probably like a
million
million Arsies.
Introduce himself.
Hey guys. Of course. Hey guys, I'm ArsiTheFox. Nice to meet you.
So, if you want to get us started on the first segment.
First segment. Oh, wow, you're already having me start off.
Okay,
well, our first.
Just
As a recap, we go over. We kind of just sit down.
and we do Am I the Assholes? Because these are really fun topics of discussion.
And so what it is
essentially just
we sit down, we
examine people and their life choices, and then we just kind of depict whether or not we think that person's an asshole for doing the decisions that they went forward with.
So the first one is, am I the asshole because I forgot the name of our podcast? He's not even paying attention.
No, Twitch popped up with something. Alright, technical difficulties. We're good.
Alright. So now we can jump into it then, I suppose. Alright, so our first one, well...
Alright.
I'm trying to mess with the settings. It's not working. Right?
He's having technical
difficulties. Hold on, everybody. I'll entertain you.
We're good.
Chair dancey.
That's exactly what you do while you're waiting for technical difficulties.
There's a banana. Watch what happens
to the banana. It will disappear. Just kidding.
That's for the after party.
Yes.
Alright. So first topic of discussion then. So we're going over the Am I the Assholes.
The assholes.
Did they catch all that, or
should I
I think we're good. We got that.
We're good?
Okay. Alright, cool.
Alright, so the first Am I the Asshole
comes from a personal experience that we've had sent in to us.
Pull it up really quick.
Okay,
so somebody wants to know, am I the asshole because I left someone on red all day because I was busy. Then I just talked to him asking if he read what I had said earlier in the day because I was confused. And maybe thought he had misread what I said. He said no, so I asked him why. His English is very bad, and I couldn't understand what he was trying to say. And I said that. Then he said, my common sense is bad. Like what? And then I said whatever, and deleted the entire chat. I'm not going to waste my time with a worthless O. And I know I could get better friends, for instance. So he sent me this chat on Discord, and yeah. I find it hilarious that he thinks I care about any of this. So the gist of it is these two people got into an argument. And it's a common thing that happens when there's a barrier between communication. A lot of people get misunderstood, and a lot of things can be taken the wrong way. It's a very common thing that happens. This one apparently had ruined a friendship between two people, and he wants to know if he's the asshole because he decided to stop caring about the chat and delete the chat because he didn't take the time to understand the other individual. And they went back and forth with a lot of fighting because there was the gist of it is neither one of them got down to the gist of the problem, which is the fact that they didn't overcome that language barrier that they had going on between them. So what do you think? Let's start with you. Do you think that the person is an asshole for just deleting the chat and throwing out some names and calling him worthless and deleting the chat and blocking him, or do you think that there was that he should have? No, go ahead.
Well,
go ahead.
Yes, they probably should have talked it out a lot better instead of just fully just shutting down and, of course, being very rude.
I'll be real with you that we both know. This is actually coming from a personal experience. I know one person. He knows the other person. We know both sides of the equation. Both of them were not kind towards each other. It's not like one of them was like being pleasant and the other one was being an asshole. No, they were kind of both being assholes. So he wants to know, is he the asshole for deleting the chat, even though the other person was being an asshole too? So is he an asshole for deleting the chat and not overcoming that language barrier?
Yeah, honestly. Like I said, they definitely should have shown it better, and it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
I agree.
If neither one of them wanted to work with each other, what's the point of just continuing arguing?
Yeah, of course.
In a sense, ending the conversation there. It just both parties move on, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I think they were both the asshole because I read through both conversations and neither one of them. Let me tell you, neither one of them was kind toward the other one. You had the one who was speaking. The weird thing is that it wasn't a huge language barrier, as in like it was two completely different languages. It was between a person from the U.S. and a person from the U.K. So they're both speaking English, but one of them's just a little bit altered, and there was like one of them didn't take the time to try and understand and read through. Because I'm telling you right now, you can take the time and you can definitely like put bits and pieces together in a sentence and figure out what somebody's trying to say. People do it all the time when somebody drunk texts, and then you're just trying to figure out. A lot of people can decipher what someone's saying via drunk text. And if somebody can decipher just from emojis and a bunch of like all over a screen, I can tell you right now, the conversation that the two of them had, they could have took the time to decipher what the person from the UK was saying. However, on the other part, the other person in the UK has been told a few times that their language isn't the best, and that they should like kind of like work on it a little bit, because it doesn't make sense that someone from the UK, it's not that they're not using like regular English, it's that they're like they don't use punctuation, they use a lot of like it's misleading. I've read both sides of it. It was definitely pretty interesting to see like his conversation parts as well, to read through both chats. But they're both the asshole in this one, in my opinion. They never took the time to overcome the language barrier, and they just turned it into a shitstorm. So both the asshole in
definitely.
my book.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. That, like I said, they should have had the time to actually try to talk it through, see what can change, stuff like that, instead of just fully just giving up and then cursing the other one out and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Exactly. That's what I say too. But furries will be furries. That's another thing. That's what we want to do. Is we want to get a 100% non-furry person. Maybe even a furry hater, but that's not like an extremist furry hater. And see what their kind of responses would be towards like furry-related content versus non-furry-related content. That's one of the goals. Is we're gonna find one of them to put them on the show. Because that'll be a good interesting podcast to do too. All right, you want to segue into the second one then?
I don't actually have the questions pulled up. If you want to do that.
Oh my gosh,
I would like to have them as well.
Well,
we're kind of rough today.
More along the lines of
we're having technical difficulties.
Oh, okay.
And all that, So.
They're not even written out. They're all in my head. They're all in my head. He knows what they are, but they're all in my head. We just didn't have time to write them out. All right. So the second one.
This is just the second episode, okay? This is just the second episode.
And there was a bit of a gap in between.
There was a bit of a gap in between.
That one got sick for one of the episodes, so we had to cancel one of the episodes.
And then we had TFF recently, which is another one.
We should bring up some topics.
And that's the other thing too. That's why I like this being a podcast, but also being live streamed at the same time.
Because if guests are in there, they can also kind of toss in their own mix and throw. We kind of do it spontaneously too. That's because we don't like to have prepared answers or anything like that. We like to just kind of like come up with stuff on the spot because it makes it more realistic and like a genuine conversation. But TFF just happened recently as well. And unpopular opinion, despite the fact that there was more people here this year, I still think that that was a shittier TFF, probably one of the shittier TFFs.
I agree. This year was nothing like last year. It just felt dead to me. I don't know. This year, it just seemed dead. There was a lot more kids too walking around.
I was just gonna say, am I the asshole because I think
that cons shouldn't be kid focused?
I feel like if the adults
are gonna be the ones that are paying for everything, it should be
adult
focused.
I'm not saying have all adult
content, but I'm saying like the majority of the focus for the con
was like 0
to 17-year-olds.
The Dungeons and Dragons.
D&D. I wanted to go learn how to play
D&D. I've never played D&D before, and there was an introduction to D&D. I was
like, oh, cool, we should go do that.
We should go
no,
do
I
that.
couldn't because
guess what? I'm 29 years old and I can't go do that because it says it's
for 0 to
17-year-olds.
So I couldn't go learn how to play Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, no, it gets better because there was 6 of those. There was 6 of those, and they were all 0 to 17 only.
They would not allow anyone over the age of 17 to go into that panel.
Which makes sense because there's a lot of role playing involved with Dungeons and Dragons. One seminar where they taught
adults how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
That's what the majority of the
con was. There was so many kid-focused things that it just kind of like ruined the experience. Like there was no parties going on. It seemed like there was a lot more kids there this year than there was in the previous years.
Am I the asshole for thinking that cons should be focused entirely on
adult-related content?
Oh no! You broke your table broke the leg. Broke the leg of the table, and the leg is broken for table
broken leg.
Quick, I'll distract him with a banana. Look over here, banana. I'll make the banana disappear while they're focused on me. Look it, banana. Okay, look, his leg is fixed. The doctor came in while I was eating my banana.
But going back to TFF though, this
my leg just did it too.
Going back to that though, like with the room parties and stuff too, most of them were a +1, which makes no sense. Like,
I know why they did that. So here's why they did that. The reason why they did that is because last year the parties were getting out of control with all of the counts. So this year they did them as +1s to reduce the numbers and make them more exclusive. The reason why that had such a serious drawback and had a serious fault to it is because they didn't account for everybody who throws parties was also going to be attending these parties. So there was no parties going on. Oh, you sat on.
Oh, you sat on the chair.
So they didn't account for the fact that nobody was going to be throwing parties this year. That's where the problem came in is because yes, there was parties going on. Yes, the +1 was a nice idea. Because it keeps the parties under control where they don't get overcrowded and overpopulated. However, that being said, there was only like 2 parties going on at a time, and they were both +1s. So there was no way you could get in because there was already too many people in there. Even if you knew somebody, we knew people inside, and we still couldn't use that. They told us no. And I was like, well, I guess we're not going to a party tonight because there's only 2 of them going on, and both of them shut us down.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Damn. Like, we had somebody that hosted the room party, and the people at the door wouldn't let us in.
Well, he didn't host the room party.
He was the bartender for their party.
Yes, he was the bartender.
So
he was not the host.
I've actually sadly never been to a con. I wish I would have, but just from Twitter and everything, I've heard a lot of backlash about it. And the only thing that came out of the con that I've been hearing is the baby billboard.
So that's becoming a popular thing. So at cons, there's actually one significant defining thing that literally has them going on. There was one. There was the baby billboard at TFF. There was another one that remember there was a meme going on. FWA in the elevators of the main hotel. There was a shadow figure, and people were losing their minds over the shadow figure on the TV in the elevator. And they were literally making memes about it. I remember because Ruko sent me a bunch of them because he was there. There was a whole bunch of people that was just like passing them around and stuff like that. They were making all kinds of memes about the shadow figure inside the elevator. So there was all kinds of stuff. So it seems like there's always like one defining like photo thing that is now going around with cons.
It all started with the pizza.
I don't know that it started with a pizza. That wasn't so much a photo as it was an action.
Pizza, one defining feature per time.
Well, I meant like there's like giant photos and stuff like that. Like the photo of the baby or the photo of the shadow figure.
The shadow figure. The pizza was like some action that happened, and it became a thing.
It did. Like the raccoon and the cheese grater.
Raccoon and the cheese grater.
Oh god! Oh no! Images.
I'm so glad that I never forgot about that.
That's the greatest creation in the history of time.
What else would a raccoon do?
What else would a raccoon do?
Yeah, the raccoon
and the cheese grater.
Now, you heard the stories behind that, right? How the creator tried to scrub the internet of it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I remember all that.
Sounds like a shitty thing to do. That's like the highlight
of my childhood.
Oh, okay. Fun childhood.
Yeah. Alright, so
it scarred me.
Yeah. I'm not easily scarred.
Apparently you liked it. Okay.
I caused the scarring. I'm not easily scarred.
Well, I mean, we are us, so it makes sense.
Indeed.
All right, I guess I'll circle back around now. We can hit up
that second topic.
So this is another
interesting one. We're not gonna say who this is, but this is somebody that we both know.
We want to know, am I the asshole because we have okay, so
this person, let me read it off.
So this person wants to know, am I the asshole because my roommate uses all of our stuff without paying for it. So as in like not like food stuff, but like utensils.
Utensils. That's the word I'm looking for. Utensils. So like air fryers, plates, like ovens, microwaves, and then doesn't clean them and leaves them for other people to clean.
And it becomes a hassle.
Yeah.
This one's not a hard one to go off of.
Yeah.
This one's definitely an asshole one. Saying it out loud, we were like, there's no debating this one. You can try and defend it. You could say oh, he doesn't have the money to do it, blah blah blah. He doesn't have the money. But when you start leaving stuff around dirty for other people to clean up for you, that's fine. And the funny thing is because even though we this is one instance of it. Actually, no, several people who have gone through the exact same thing in several instances of it. I went through it not too long ago with my previous roommate, where he literally, oh my god, we have a word for what happens to the toilet, and it happens every single
Ew.
Oh, it happened every single day. Let me tell you,
it was not pretty.
It never got cleaned up
unless I did the cleaning, and I honestly just wanted to clean it with like a 500 kilogram bomb.
Hell divers. Honestly, just blow that place sky high
because it was terrible.
We got Reaper in the chat. Just want to say hi. Hello, Reaper. It's good to see you again.
Reaper, hello.
Reaper.
I still got the two other mixed up. It was Slide. Yes. Okay. Hi, Reaper. If you have a comment too, if you want to throw in your own personal questions, your own comments, Mike will be reading the chat. He'll be letting the rest of us know. So we can go ahead and like answer those questions if you guys have any or anything like that. So I mean, I think we're pretty much in unanimous agreement here.
They need to clean up after themselves.
Yeah. And just not be needy.
Yeah,
just not be needy in general.
So whenever you went ahead and said about like they might not have the money or anything to clean it, you know, okay. Yes, it's a little bit unsanitary to just clean with just water and stuff, but you can give something a quick wipe down if you don't have the stuff at the time.
Oh no! What makes it worse? What makes it worse is I've heard all about this, right?
So I know all the details about this one. This is a personal experience one.
No, it's not that they don't
have the money to pay for the cleaning supplies for it. The cleaning supplies are already here. They're already provided.
The person already has
access to them.
So they're lazy.
I would say they don't. Maybe they don't have the money.
Maybe they don't have the money to get their own stuff, like their own eating.
That's what you mean. Okay.
Their own cooking stuff. That's probably
not cooking stuff. That's what I was going for with the whole money aspect thing, is like getting their own stuff and so they utilize somebody else's. But unfortunately, the cleaning supplies are provided and this and that, and it turns into a whole fiasco.
And what's crazy is
it's not like this person is.
So this person's watching.
This isn't the only person. You're not the only one that this happens to.
I've had several instances. I've had several instances of people tell me
like the exact same instance of something that happened where their roommates do the exact same thing. They come home, there's a sink full of dishes, and they have to do all the dishes. And
you're not the only one.
You're not the only one that goes through it. Everybody goes through it.
There's always messes all over the damn place for somebody to clean up.
Let me answer. Franco said, "Hello, greetings. One question: why don't you answer my messages? Tell me the truth. I won't get angry." Where are you sending these messages?
Is Mike the asshole for not responding to this
person? I try to respond to every comment. I haven't responded to YouTube in a few weeks, which I really need to catch up on. I'm probably like 1,000 messages or more behind, so I'm gonna have to take some time to respond to those comments. But I haven't responded to YouTube comments in a couple weeks now, so.
I respond to anything I'm tagged in, so it's your fault for not tagging me.
But yeah, Franco, where are you saying? Like, if you're talking like the stream chat, I always try to respond to the stream chat. Sometimes I miss it. We're busy doing stuff.
Oh, I have a beverage.
I miss the chat. But,
what happened?
I try to respond to every comment. And then we'll see when he responds. But yeah, let's get back to it.
Oh, did I lose tracking or something? I sure did.
There it is.
We're having some technical difficulties.
We are
having some technical difficulties. I think it's probably because it's just, I don't know. It might be blocked by, maybe if I move more like this.
Oh, there we go. We'll go with that one.
That looks reasonable. Let me just readjust here.
That looks reasonable. Good enough for me. Anyway. Did they respond? If not,
they have not responded yet.
Well, is Mike the asshole?
Is Mike the asshole?
Is Mike the asshole
for not responding to everybody?
That's a good one, actually. Let's go over that one.
See, that's why I like the spontaneous shit. That's why I like.
You responded. Then, I sent you private messages on Discord because I wanted to get to know you a little more. I have not seen those private messages. Send me another message right now.
Mike, actually, if you're not friends with Mike, he has you blocked.
So he doesn't
not true at all.
I've seen it. I've seen the messages. They're up on his computer. He purposely ignores you.
That is not true at all. Now, I don't accept everybody's friend request on Discord because that's what I consider the Discord server being for. What's the point of having the Discord server?
No, yeah, I'll be brutally honest.
I only accept people that I personally know. If I don't personally know you, you're not Discord DMing me. Like, you're messaging me on my Discord server.
200 people,
300 people in the Discord server. And if I had to sit there and message every single one of them individually, that'd be a pain in the ass.
Everything goes in the Discord server.
Everything goes in the Discord server. If you want to talk to me, you ping me in there. Otherwise,
nah. You ain't coming in my
DMs unless I know you personally.
So what's your take on that?
Oh, sorry. Brain.
Well, distinct chair.
Yeah, I have issues with that. It's hard to try to keep track of everyone you talk to. It's whenever you play VRChat and stuff, you make so many friends. Basically, chats just get flooded. Yes, you're able to contact some people, but some people slip through the cracks, sadly. Sadly, it happens when you grow older. I had a lot of friends that just went vanish. It do suck.
And that's another thing with VRChat. That always seems to happen. You always have those people that dip out of nowhere. And then months, even like a year later, they'll pop up out of nowhere, like nothing even happened.
They didn't see it, so no.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It's screwed.
Oh, here, yeah, I'll put it on. There. No, the camera's on all of us.
Oh, no, his leg broke again. I got the banana.
I got the banana.
Oh, did
yeah, your leg went through the table. Don't worry, I got the banana.
Don't worry, I got the banana.
Let me see. Franco said, "Can I pet your head?" please. Your avatar is very cool and very fabulous. Well, thank you. Here, let me
Whose
go.
head?
Which head?
Which
Hey, yo. There we go.
All right,
so.
But that's a good one.
That's a good one. Like, am I the asshole for not responding to
every single
person's messages, especially if like I set up like an account that's like an entertainment industry. So would I be the asshole for not answering every single message that somebody sends to me? Because everybody's obviously not going to be answered. But
this perspective. I mean, I guess you can look at different perspectives of it.
I mean, if you look at my perspective of it, it's literally like I'm ruthless about it. Like,
if you DM me and I don't want you to DM me, I will
harass the shit out of you. You will not find it pleasant.
It'll be fun for me.
It'll be fun for
me.
You will not have a good time.
And I don't care if you're the nicest person in the world.
If you slide into my DMs without asking me first or without messaging me in my Discord server, I'm going to harass the shit out of you, and it will not be pleasant.
So what's your take on it? You agree that you should be
using the Discord server, and then
like I said, I agree. Like that's what the Discord server is there for. It's for everybody to interact with each other, and if you want to, contact the content creator. Personally, I think that's what the Discord server is for. Now, I've had other content creators that I've reached out to in their Discord server, and I've been banned from their server because I asked to speak with them. I'm trying to reach out, hey, you want to do a collab, this and that. And I've literally been banned from other people's servers just for straight up asking, can I speak with you to do a collab?
Name drop, do it now, go.
Do it now, go.
No.
I'll do it, don't ball.
No.
Franco has a question for us, it may seem.
It is an interview. Well, this is... Am I the asshole? It's a podcast, but it is kind of like an interview. But it's a podcast. We're just kind of talking. There's a question, and then we kind of all put our own 2 cents into what the question is asking. So Franco said,
I thought it was gonna freeze in air.
Franco said, question for everyone: what is your video game? Oh, what is your favorite video game? I'll go last.
Favorite
me,
of all time.
Honestly, VRChat. It's just fun to hang out with friends, go to parties. I like to fly jets.
Yeah.
You can pretty much do anything in here. Anything you put your mind to.
I agree. Trey, if you want to go next.
I suppose I can. That's a tough one.
That's a tough one for me.
We're going by current.
I would have to say Helldivers
because I'm
hella addicted to Helldivers.
Let's go all-time favorite.
I'm going through that.
Stop interrupting. Rude.
But I guess if we were
going by all-time favorite, I would have to say
probably either
Guild Wars.
It would be Guild Wars or Tabula Rasa.
The only reason it's a toss-up is because I didn't get to play. Look at my leg's losing track here. I'm sinking down a lot.
If it was Tabula Rasa, I didn't get to play that much of because
unfortunately the game came out in 2004 and closed down in 2010.
And I didn't join until about 2007,
2008. I was late to the game on that one.
It was a really wonderful
MMORPG. It was actually designed by Richard Garriott, who is actually a real-life astronaut.
The whole thing
went down between him and I believe it was Ubisoft or it's ArenaNet, one of the two. Where he went into space and they took over while he was actually up in space.
And they took over his thing
and pretty much ran the whole game into the ground and kind of crashed and burned it. And then when he came back, they pretty much shut everything down and he sued them.
It was a whole
fiasco.
The whole game
got shut down. The servers closed down.
They made the game free to play.
It was a pay to play game, but it was free to play for like the last 3 months of the game, which was really nice.
That was probably one of my favorite games. Aside from that, something that I've probably logged the most hours in would probably be Guild Wars.
Guild Wars 2. I've played both since like their releases.
Yeah, I have an
unholy amount of money and time into those games.
That and
Apex. I put so much money into Apex, it's unhealthy.
And Star Citizen.
Yes.
Looks like we just got a follower in.
Yes, we had ArsiTheFox. Thank you for following. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ace. Hi.
Your game.
Mine. I've always said it. The original Mass Effect. Yes, the original Mass Effect. I love the Mako. It's a love-or-hate relationship with that thing.
I was just about to say, am I the asshole
for hating that game?
Yeah, so that's my all-time favorite game. But yes, you gotta love VRChat. Like, it's my favorite thing to do these days. Ever since I got VR back in, what was it, the end of 2020? Was it the beginning of 2021? I forget. When did I get my Rift S? I think it was 2020. Pretty sure it was December 2020.
You didn't see that. Oh no!
Yeah, I know. Mike did it.
We're all losing drinking. What's in this coffee? What's in this coffee?
The jitters.
But yes, I love VRChat. This is like, I love it. I miss Omegle. Okay, I miss Omegle. That was my favorite thing to do. Come in VRChat, sit down, and just hang out with a bunch of friends, and all of us go on Omegle. It was just a great time. It was always something funny happening. And most of the time, we did not get that thing that we can't say on here. Most of the time, it was pretty clean. But we got some really great interactions. And, those musicians, always a great time running into the musicians. Always doing, like, sick stuff on the guitar or the piano. Yeah, Omegle was a good time.
Am I an asshole for hating Omegle?
No, Sky hates Omegle too, even though.
No, I don't actually hate Omegle.
I don't actually hate Omegle.
Hey,
I just like to say that because of how much you talk about it.
I'm Beryl. I think that M Beryl. Hello, thank you. I'm sitting on my table. Thank you for following. Can't stay for long, but hello. Thank you for. Do we want to move on to the next one then?
We can.
My foot is not having fun today.
I was having fun with the whole "Am I the asshole?" as you were saying things. Like, am I the asshole? Because I have 20 hours in VRChat and I hate this game.
How many hours did it? How many hours do you have
in VRChat?
That's a good question.
How many hours? Let's see. Shall we? What? Bonk. Where are you? Oh no. There you are. I have 2,302.
That's why you guys like VRChat.
That's why you guys like VRChat.
That's why.
Wait, how did you say? Sorry, I was reading the chat.
I have 2,302, it looks like.
Coming up, I'm catching up. I'm about 2,050, maybe 2,100.
Yeah, 2,302.
Nice.
I have 6,000.
I have 6,000.
Do you like cookies? Of course I like cookies.
That was a question?
That was a question?
And then Ember said Ember all, but close enough.
Ember all.
Ember all.
I just want to be the asshole.
I just want to be the asshole all the time.
Oh no! We need the chiropractor! Quick stat! Banana! Be right back!
Okay, go back down! You're embarrassing me!
Cookies, though, yes. Cookies sound good right now.
Cookies are delicious.
Let's just go to Crumble Cookie
right now.
Cookie right now.
Yes. Let's take the stream with us. We're going mobile. We're gonna go to Crumble Cookie, and then we're going to Popeye.
Let's make our podcast mobile. Let's do a mobile podcast while we go to Crumble Cookie.
All right. So last one.
This is gonna be an interesting one.
I
can't wait to hear your take on this, Arsi. I want to know. I already know Mike's take on this.
All right. So this is gonna be
our spontaneous one that just came to us. Am I the asshole?
So recently,
in the neighborhood, we've had a Hispanic community move in, and
they've been growing in numbers,
and the amount of parking spaces available has been decreasing in numbers vastly. Very vastly. And so when we come home from work, there is no parking spaces available, period.
None at all. Now, it makes sense because
we're in Texas. We're in a popular place for Hispanic communities and stuff like that. So it's not something that's just spontaneous. That just happens. It happens all over the neighborhood.
But what we were curious
of,
am I the asshole
because I want to give some tips to ICE so that way my parking space numbers increase instead of decrease.
Well, I mean, yes, there's a lot more people coming in to different areas, like where I am. A lot of prices are increasing because people are coming from Louisiana after all the storms that happened over there. I think 3 years there was another big storm, and I live in Mississippi, so they all rushed in, and prices are going and traffic. Yeah, it's. But everyone needs that place. Yeah, it's kind of sucks that you've been living in a place that was quiet for a while and then just got bum rushed.
No, I don't even care about the noise. I'm a noisy
motherfucker. I don't care about the noise. What I care about is
I am too.
I don't want to walk.
I don't
want to walk.
I'm so tired to walk into my apartment.
I want the parking
spaces up close, baby.
I'm calling them out. I'll admit it. I always will. 100%. I'm 100%. I will never deny
that I'm not an asshole. 100%.
However, I'm just curious to see if other people would do the same thing.
We
want to know what the viewers do. Would any one of you guys do the same thing? Would you drop some tips? Even if it's not
racially motivated, if you knew that one of your neighbors was like a drug dealer or something like that, but not like a scary one, but like a marijuana dealer or something like that.
Would you drop tips to the police so that way you would get a better parking spot? Would you drop
parking spot? That's crazy.
I swear to God, it's all for a
parking spot. I don't give two shits about them overcrowding the soccer field or the park or anything like that, or that they're flooding into houses, or if they're jacking prices. I don't give a shit. All I care about is my parking spot. I'm tired of walking.
I've been working all day. I don't want to have to walk a mile
just to get to my apartment complex. We had people come down from they came across. They came across to visit us for TFS.
And they ended up having to park really far away and walk to our
apartment complex because they got here hella late at night and all the parking spaces were taken.
I was like, just one little tip to ICE, and there could be so many more parking spaces available.
So Franco has another question.
Good.
They're asking if we like cars, what's our favorite animal, and what are our favorite colors.
I love Audis.
I cream for a good Audi. I love me some Audi.
I've always liked Camaros. Kind of muscly cars, but modern.
Chevy Chevelle. 1969
Chevy Chevelle. I fuck with it.
Chevy Impala also.
I would go with a Mustang. Sorry, Mustang. Oh, you know me. I want my Lamborghini.
Italian
imports.
Send in your money. We can get a Lambo.
Exactly. Send a donation so we can buy that Lamborghini that we've all been talking about.
Don't even bother. They're just gonna buy a Lego one.
That's the most they can afford.
All right, now.
Wait, there was more questions in there.
Favorite animal. All right. So mine has always like Arsi. I do love foxes, especially
hell
fennec
yeah.
foxes.
Fennec foxes are probably
my number one favorite animal.
That or gazelle.
My identity.
I love me a gazelle.
First, I thought you said femboy foxes.
No, I said fennec foxes.
I said
That's
fennec
what my
foxes.
logo
That's
is.
what my logo is for my Twitch channel, is a fennec fox.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the Tryetout logo, if anyone's wondering,
is a fennec fox.
But aside from fennec,
just
because they have resting bitch face. Have you ever noticed that? Like, have you ever seen a
fennec fox?
They just naturally have resting
bitch face. Everything they do is just resting bitch face. They are my favorite.
They're my spirit animal.
They're my spirit animal. Like they're just naturally. They could just be walking and they'll just have resting bitch face all the time. I love it.
Oh no!
Oh no! It's more than his legs.
More than his legs.
I'm gone.
Wait,
okay. What happened? Oh god!
You got yeeted over there.
I got yeeted. Franco stole me.
Oh no!
But yeah, fennec foxes
or gazelles. I love me some gazelles too.
Did you answer?
I did not answer.
What? Oh, well, just like Tryetout said, foxes, definitely number one. That's just my identity. I am adorbs. The squeaks, the beautifulness. The tracking demon took another soul today. Oh yes, definitely.
All right, so
sorry. But yeah, as I was saying, foxes definitely. Me and myself, I consider myself as a river fox. That's the species that my Sona takes. And yeah, I'm a loud bitch. Normal fox shit. Now you'll go.
All right, mine is a Siberian Husky.
Oh.
I'm not.
I was like, wow, way to elaborate on that.
I was going to elaborate, and I'm just like, elaborate. Yes. What do I elaborate on? I don't know.
Why? What about them?
I don't know. You know, what was the dog's name on YouTube? Mishka, the singing husky. They passed away years ago.
Oh yes.
But yes, Mishka the singing husky was amazing on YouTube. They would literally sing, play a keyboard. I think didn't they have a keyboard that they played on?
Am I the asshole for not knowing
who that is?
Yeah, same. Oh, I have to see that you have disappeared. I already did with my mind. Oh no.
Oh no. Huskies are amazing in general.
You stole me.
Barrel sit. Yes.
Was there a third question?
Yes,
that person had a third.
Our favorite color.
Right.
I guess I'll just start with that. Mine is blue, obviously. I like blue. I don't know. These freaking chairs, they're a little bit annoying, but yes.
Yeah, and that final question, color, aqua. Aqua is definitely my favorite. I use it for everything.
Oh, I like black and red.
I like black and red.
Evil. No, I'm playing.
No, it is evil.
No,
I
that's
100%.
right now.
I own up to the evil.
I own up to the evilness, 100%. I'm a monster. I'll admit it every time.
My computer case is black and red.
Oh my god,
that
do
used
you
to
have
be
an
my
omen?
identity
Do
until.
you have
an omen?
No, I fully built my own PC. I have a Quadro RTX 4000 graphics card. I have a Ryzen 7 1800X CPU. I have I forgot what the case was called, but yeah. I'll send you a picture of it after this.
Nice.
Nice.
I used to build my own PCs, but then I got lazy.
But then I got lazy, so I just got the HP Omen. I was not disappointed. I really like the case.
I used to, but then I got poor.
Yeah, I need to do something with mine. As you guys probably, well, if you haven't seen it, I have it up on my YouTube channel. The build video and everything for the PC. So I built this one myself. It's what's the case again? It's all white. The case is white, so no black or red. But
why did you call me out for that?
Why did you call me out for that?
You said your case is black and red.
And red, yeah.
And red, yeah.
And yours is black too, right?
And red, yeah.
Yep.
And red,
My case is black.
Yeah, so mine's all white.
Black with red fans.
My RGB lights are all stuck on pink and white.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forget about
They're
that.
stuck?
I forget about that.
Pink and white.
Yeah, he can't figure out.
He can't figure out how
No,
to adjust
so
them.
what I
It's too
did was
complex for him.
originally when I built this PC, it was going to be a secondary streaming PC. And I decided after the first week, I'm just going to drop another $2,000 and just fully build this thing out and make it my new main PC. So I took the RGB fans from the old, or basically I had a case. It was too small for the full build that I wanted to do. So I ripped the fans out of that case and put them in the other brand new bigger case. And those fans had a special proprietary, like RGB controller.
Oh.
And so when I tapped them into the system, it basically just took control of the entire system and made all the lights pink and white.
Oh, so it's screwed now.
Yeah, so I have to get rid of those fans. What I've been meaning to do is get the Corsair ones, the Corsair RGB ones. But I just haven't had the time to do that. More money.
The ones that work with IQ. Yeah.
So eventually I'll do that, but this PC's been acting up lately. I'll turn it on, and it'll take like 2 minutes to boot, which it should take about 15 seconds to boot. So I think my NVMe C drive is getting a bit outdated. So I probably need to get a new one.
Yeah, at least you don't have to restart your computer every time you turn it on.
That's true, yeah. With he'll turn his on, and he'll have to shut it down and restart it before it'll actually fully boot. Which I'm not sure what's going on with that. We tried to problem solve it.
Worst case
scenario, I just use the insurance that I have to get a new one.
Yeah. Yeah.
A nicer one.
A nicer one.
We never circled back around to the what would you do, Mike?
What would you do, Mike? What would you do? Would you drop tips to ice? Am I the asshole for dropping tips to ice?
Oh yeah, sorry.
I mean, yeah, kind of. Pretty much.
You know you want that front row parking. You don't like walking either.
You don't like walking either.
I mean, this. I'm
just the only one.
I don't have a vehicle, so I can't relate.
Tall enough to do it.
Like I said, poor.
Oh yes, ice.
Oh yes, ice. Yeah.
There's a big fiesta
going on in the neighborhood.
If you could just quiet it down.
For me, please. Like remove a couple people. Tow some cars. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Like maybe tell them back across the border.
I'm looking for more parking.
Franco said, "Wonder what you would do if I were your son." That's an interesting question.
Oh,
that's
very interesting.
Emerald said, "I gotta go now, but before I leave, what is the best VRC memory you are willing to share?"
The best one.
The best one.
VRChat memory.
I hate this game.
Oh man, there's so many. I mean, really, there's really so many. That's a really tough question to answer. You think of
that is a tough question. Let's see.
Or just top
just
moments.
Go to him first while we're thinking.
Most.
You're sending it over to me. My base top moments. There was that time there was a really cute femboy. Those are my best
moments.
I don't know.
You got playing footsie with me. I'm already losing track as it is.
Hey, what can I say? You're cute.
You want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so I don't know about my favorite moment, but just one of, top moments. I was at like Vibe Night, just chilling with people, and I'm just, talking to some friends, and then I have somebody run up behind me, and they're just like, "This is why we buy full body tracking," and I just turn around and I'm like, "Yeah, let's go! That's amazing!" Thanks for recognizing me. Holy shit, this is super fucking crazy and surreal. Like, yo, did that just happen? And that's happened probably 5, 6, 7 times. Like it's cool when that stuff happens. But yeah, just honestly going to Vibe Night in general and just partying and hanging out with your friends is so fun to do.
I do agree with the whole
being recognized thing. That's always interesting, especially when there's people that you look up to, and then the people that you look up to when they start. There was a time that I got invited to a TikTok meetup, and there was a lot of people that I followed and that I look up to, like personally. They all came running over to me, and they're like, "Are you the Tryetout?" And I was like, "What?" They're like, "The Try, like are you him? Or are you just like using a fake name?" I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Hold on. What do you mean? Like, you guys even know who I am?" And they were like, "Yes, we follow you." And I was like, "Holy shit, I follow you guys." I was like, I never think the people that I look up to would ever. And then, like, it took me a second to realize that I had as many followers as they did, because, I never really paid attention to the follower count, so I never even realized that I was, like, up there on par with them, or above some of them, and they're over there, like, rushing over to me, and they're, like, eager to meet me, and I was like, hold on, I've been following you guys for the longest time. I didn't even realize I had caught up with you guys. Like, why are you guys like over here? Like, are you the Tryetout? I was like, what do you mean? I'm just a nobody. I just make content, bro. What do you mean? Am I the Tryetout? Like, is there another one of me?
Is there someone more famous than me that uses the name too?
Uses the name too?
Well, okay, for me, my favorite VRChat moment will be, yes, I did get recognized a bunch whenever I was doing TikTok and stuff. Honestly, I have been thinking about giving it another go.
Let's go.
There was a time. There's a time where it just got full of drama and lots of
that hasn't
children,
changed.
A whole bunch of
that hasn't changed.
Crazy crap. Yes, I know, but I miss it.
Yeah, it's fun.
But so my major favorite VRChat moments is, so I used to be a commission artist, a avatar commission artist, and whenever I would make an avatar, goodbye me. People want me apparently. Yeah. Whenever I would make avatars, I would give it to them. I would work hours on them, and I had a couple of times where people would cry, and it really warmed my heart, and it was nice. And then more drama ensued, and then I had to leave it.
Yeah.
Because, yay.
Drama. Yeah, we talked about it in the last episode, too. The furry fandom is just filled with drama for no reasons at all.
I think a lot of
fandoms are like that, though. It's just we're more prone to experiencing it ourselves because we're in the furry fandom. But from like even in the LGBT community, like we talked about that, like the LGBT community is prone to drama and stuff like that.
Everybody in
their cliques always have drama. There's always gonna be drama involved with some sort of community. It's not something that just simply goes around and can be like peaceful and like loving. There's always gonna be drama involved with something.
True.
Yeah, that's the only thing I really hate about VRChat is, yes, it's filled with a lot of drama, a lot of heartbreak. I mean, it's nice to be able to like be there with your friends, be there with family and stuff, with people you consider family, and you're always gonna have those bad eggs.
Yeah.
You're always gonna have some issues. It's a difficult life, but we all live it.
Well spoken.
I have a question.
Yeah.
The bananas didn't go for you guys too.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes,
I've been pretty proud of this for like the past
20 minutes.
I was waiting for somebody to say. Nobody else was saying anything.
I just did this, and I was like, this is pretty fucking impressive.
I was waiting for one of the viewers to make
a comment or for somebody to say something.
I was like, maybe I'm the
only one that can see it standing up right now. Maybe everybody else is like laying down, but for me it's standing up perfectly straight in the coffee cup. I was pretty impressed with the magical banana.
Let's see. Franco said, a question of what zodiac sign are they?
I actually don't follow that stuff.
Are you big on
zodiac signs? That's a good question. Are you big on zodiac signs?
Firm believer.
I mean, firm believer in that stuff.
Mike, I think you're a
firm believer in that kind of stuff. You're one that's
more
into like that whole like if you believe it, you'll make it happen kind of shit.
Well, with those kind of things, like, okay, so I don't really know mine by heart, but I was born in September, like very, very early September.
I'm not Capricorn. I just know I'm a Sagittarius.
Let me look it up.
Oftentimes they do describe the person pretty well. Let me see here. All right,
that is true. Yeah. There was one for yours, and you're like, yeah, that's exactly.
Let's see here.
Arsi, when you get this
September.
So you said you're early September?
Yes, September 3rd.
Okay, you're a Virgo.
I'm a virgin.
Let's see if this fits you. Let's
read the description of a Virgo.
Oh no.
Let's scroll down.
All right.
I'm scared.
Let's see here. You know the expression, if you want something done, give it to a busy person? Well, that definitely is the Virgo. Virgos are logical, practical, and systematic. In their approach to life. Virgo is an earth sign historically represented by the goddess of wheat and agriculture. An association that speaks to Virgo's deep-rooted presence in the material world. The earth sign is a perfectionist at heart and isn't afraid to improve skills through diligent and consistent practice. Let's look at some traits. Let's look at some traits of Virgo. Zodiac. Traits. Let's see if these describe you.
Okay.
So they're reliable. Reliable and helpful. They're logistics, so they use logic. They're modest. They're perfectionists. They're picky. Hardworking. And I guess they're observant perfectionists. Apparently they had to list perfectionists twice.
I mean, I am OCD, so slightly. And about the thing where working hard on stuff to perfect something, I do a lot of programming and like practicing a whole bunch of random things. So I guess that kind of fits me. Some of it didn't, but it's fine.
They have extremely high standards, none more so than for themselves. They obsess over everything. They are fantastic detail people. Love organizing stuff and can be relied on to make everything go smoothly. They can come off as uptight or critical, but actually their Mercury ruler does present a lighter side to the character. They love gossip, information, education, and entertainment. Their mind is sharp, bright, and shrewd. Virgos make great friends. They're 100% solid and also secretly love naughty fun. Ooh.
Wait a second.
Whoa.
Are you getting a...
It's 7 o'clock.
Is that your alarm?
An idea of the classic Virgo personality trait types. We need only look at maintaining a high standards. They're modest. They're hard workers. They're helpful. And that's about it. So do you feel like some of that stuff just defines you? Do you feel like that zodiac fits you?
How dare?
Do you feel like that fits?
Slightly, honestly, but a lot of that can fit everyone. But I'm not gonna delve on that because a lot of people follow that.
That's fair.
Sometimes people follow it too much, like they make it their identity, which, but hey, everyone does their own thing. Be fine. I don't want to get smacked with the flat.
Franco said one question. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
That's literally what I'm about to say. So,
okay,
you're doing good.
One question: if I ask you for a hug, do you give it to me for free, or do you tell me to pay? Obviously, hugs are
free, of course.
I'm charging you.
I'm charging you. Oh, but yeah, exactly.
See, that's how you know one of the traits for me as an Aquarius is we're
extremely rebellious.
Read off yours.
Okay, hold on. So one of the biggest misconceptions about us is that we're water signs when we're
actually air signs, which is always what I found interesting about the Aquarius.
Aquarius is actually the final air sign,
which means it deals with air-related concepts.
All the zodiac signs,
Aquarius
is undoubtedly the most innovative,
progressive, rebellious, and humanitarian. And while Aquarius can often be found planning a revolution or proudly flaunting their funky fashion sensibility, they also have an often overlooked sensitive side that requires appreciation, support, and love.
Air energy is all
about the mind, intellectual, curious, and deeply social. The air signs are passionate about interpersonal dynamics. As the last air sign in the zodiac, however, Aquarius takes these concepts to a whole other level.
Aquarius is represented by the
water bearer,
the mystical healer who bestows water or life upon the land,
represented by the star card and tarot. Aquarius can be visualized as a larger-than-life mythical being with one foot firmly planted on the soil and one positioned in the water.
Let me see.
What are some of the traits?
Oh wait, here's some things that makes it happy. This sign does have a bit of a reputation for being cold, aloof, and somewhat detached. Yeah, that's a good point right there.
Cold as
like
hell.
I told you, I will
call ice to get that parking spot. I am
ice water
running through my veins.
Aquarius hates small talk. That's
100% true.
We're disinterested in petty
gossip. And
oh my gosh,
what is your sign? The lamb? You're easily distracted.
Yeah, we're gonna go over that one.
We're gonna go over that one next.
Frankly, could care less
about people. Please niceties. People pleasing niceties.
Committed to creating a large scale impact from the ground up, which means the revolutionaries are all about the macro change. Yeah. They're a rebel at heart. These air signs don't mesh well with authority figures. That's right. Fuck the system. Anarchy.
Let alone any institution. I will use the system though to get free parking spaces. That's all I care about. Represents tradition and long-standing convention.
Yeah. Oh, we do like unusual
hobbies. If you're an Aquarius yourself, keep in mind that solar and lunar eclipses can have large-scale impact, so be sure to look out for these major astrological milestones.
Okay, so what are we going for now?
What's yours again, Mike?
Yeah, Sagittarius.
Sagittarius.
Alright, let's look at this one.
Let's look at the personality traits of a Sagittarius.
Oh, you're the final fire sign.
Just like I'm the final air sign.
Cousin.
Yes, cousin.
With almost 10 years of experience, I can honestly say
there is no zodiac sign like a Sagittarius. What makes a Sagittarius so unique is the dynamic blend of passion, curiosity, intensity, and adaptability. Represented by the archer, Sagittarius isn't afraid to use its bow and arrow to explore expansive terrain, seeking answers in places and spaces others wouldn't dare venture.
Let's see here. Let's look at the things.
Sagittarians
are on a perpetual quest for knowledge,
which makes them incredible storytellers, entertainers, and creatives. Oh, you already suck at your sign.
Damn.
Let's see here. It's not all fun and games, however.
Sagittarius are notorious for its signature bluntness and their brutal honesty. I think that's a misgiven about you because I'm a lot more brutally honest than you are.
Which can often lead to
misunderstandings, communication breakdowns, and lots of hurt feelings. But the good news, Sagittarius doesn't take anything too seriously, so it's hard to stay mad at these wild optimists. You are an optimist. That is 100% true.
We went over that. What are you known for? This should come as no surprise. Celebrities are Sagittarius, like Miley Cyrus, Nicki Minaj, Britney Spears, and Jay-Z.
You do come across as a Miley Cyrus.
All known for their larger than
life spirits.
They're captivating characters
who can light up any room with their exhilarating tales, infectious laughter, and dynamic charm.
Effortlessly magnetic.
You would look good on a wrecking ball.
They easily attract friends and lovers with their innate humor. Sagittarius are definitely the comedians of the zodiac, who infuse all of their conversations with their signature no bullshit attitude.
They're fun, playful,
and extremely philosophical. They seamlessly weave stories, fusing topics ranging from quantum physics to 18th century literature to modern-day celebrity pop culture. Why Sagittarius is interested in absolutely everything. Is that true? Are you interested in absolutely everything?
I think the only thing you're interested
in is VRChat.
Whatever you're thinking.
My tracking isn't liking me, Chloe. Ah!
Oh no!
I'm broken in!
He's broken.
Quick! Pan over to the banana. It'll distract him.
Okay. Banana.
Boot!
Wow.
Banana.
Whoa.
Oh my god, yay! You can't see me be broken! Woo! My neck is in my chest!
Well, that's never a good thing. Your head is rotating
around like in The Exorcist. Now you're just missing the vomit thing.
Oh no.
Oh my god, what the hell is happening?
Alright, we are at an hour and 8 minutes, so we should probably call it here.
Well, is there any more
questions or comments in the thing? We haven't read those in a hot second.
Franco said, a question for everyone. If I were a cookie, what would you make me? That's a very interesting question.
These are very interesting questions from this
cream
guy.
puff.
Oh no.
Probably Snickerdoodle.
Ooh, that sounds good. Now for just some really good chocolate chip.
What was that? Olivia Rodrigo.
Which cookie did we get from?
The one with the jelly in it.
Was it an Olivia Rodrigo
Yeah, something
cookie?
like that.
Yeah, it was very flamboyant.
Yeah, we gotta go to Crumble Cookie and get some Popeyes. That's right.
I'm a flaming
homosexual.
I need to get back to the gym is what I need to do.
Cookie.
You see how he just
weaves through all these topics?
Yes.
Hey, that's good. Your foot is now the mic. Congratulations.
Oh no, that's
me actually. I'm sitting cross-legged.
I do that a lot.
Wow. Well, what did you think of the podcast for your as being a co-host? Yes, sir.
I actually really liked it. I was very nervous at the beginning. That's why I was very to talk, but then I got used to it. I've never done something like this before, and thank you for letting me come on.
Of course, thank you for joining. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It was very nice to see you again. Oh god!
Yeah.
My foot wants to say thank you.
I'll have you know, this was my idea to
have you on, by the way, because he said that you joined the world last night for the party, and I was like, ask him if he wants to be on the podcast tomorrow.
He was like, oh yeah, I forgot we are doing that
tomorrow, aren't we? I was like, am I the asshole because I forget about our podcast all the time?
We took 2 weeks off. Okay, we took 2 weeks off. I kind of forgot.
Yeah, but the keyword there is we took 2 weeks off.
I still remembered about the podcast.
Yes.
Well, how do we want to close this off? Do we want to give our links and stuff. Blah, blah,
we
blah,
like
blah,
to,
blah.
we like to,
definitely
thank you for
coming, Milan. Thank you most of all for coming and joining us on this lovely expedition of knowledge and finding out about things and exploring topics.
We also
like to
remind you guys that it is going to be a daily thing on Saturdays.
We're gonna try to keep it around.
We're trying to solidify
a time. Mike decided he wanted Dutch Bros today, so it ended up being closer to 6. But typically, I think we're gonna keep it around 5. We might do it around 5 o'clock p.m. Central Time.
It's not solidified.
It's not set in stone, but it's gonna be anywhere between 5 to 6.
But yeah.
So I'm guessing every episode you'll try to have another guest, or
yeah, we're gonna try it. Yeah, we've got a bunch of people that after the first one came up and are like, hey, can I be on and stuff? So we've got 2 more seats. We got 2 more seats. We might have to get a bigger studio.
Well, we're gonna look.
We're gonna look into getting a different place too, because of the whole like teleporting and stuff like that, and clicking on chairs and stuff like that. We're definitely looking at some other places too.
We're gonna go venue
hopping.
What we should do is just have a custom world made. We should work on that.
No, I'm not making you a
custom world. I'm lazy.
Stop trying. No.
No, the answer is no.
Again, everyone, send in your life savings so we can make this better.
Exactly.
That's exactly right.
The other thing too is,
like I said, we plan on rotating people through. We don't just want to get other furries in here, because then it's going to be all a bunch of similar like-minded individuals. Obviously, we don't have the exact same mindset.
We should get Lola,
but.
We want to get different individuals
on here that have outside perspectives as well, like to the community, and like ask them some questions. We want to get somebody on here and then ask them furry questions, and then have them ask us some questions about their stuff as well. So it kind of all falls together.
We know people in the
furry community.
We should ask Tub, see if he wants to join.
I got quite a few.
I got quite a few people as well too. We can get people like I said, we can get Section on here and see what he wants to do.
But yeah, we got people.
Yeah, we got people lined up that we're gonna talk to. Figure out when we're gonna get them on here, cycle them through. Next week probably we'll have another guest. We don't know who it is yet. That's the other thing is when we announce at the end, we need to come up with who our guest is gonna be for next week, so that way we can announce them and be like, next week we'll be joined by so and so. Just kind of a vibe. We're just kind of building it as we go along, and then as we get through more and more episodes, it'll get more and more professionally done. But
the
main part is we're just kind of screwing around with it and having fun with it. So,
hey, and that's you. You had fun.
Yep.
God, that was a weird feeling. Okay, so I have a stuffed fox all the way on the other side of my room. My foot touched it, and my phantom touch went weird. I was rubbing your damn foot.
Why is everybody playing footsie with me?
All right, and then Franco said, "Can I have my hug for free?"
Not for me. I'm charging.
$50.
Yeah. Well, on that note, I guess let's I'll just come over here with the hug. There's your hug.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, Arsi, come in.
Hogor. And Tryetout just gonna
banana phone.
It dropped.
Banana phone. Okay, I got
to my eyes.
Cheers.
Hypnotizing.
Well,
okay.
There we go. Okay, goodbye, guys. It was good to see you. We'll see you next week. And obviously we'll be doing more streams.
That's the best ending we could possibly have given them.
JYJ, hello. The RC from Taco Bell.
Hello. It is games.
All right, but on that, we are signing off.
Why? All right, you guys have a great one. Love you all. Thank you for joining us.